Right, another video update. I don't know if this camera works or not, or if it can see anything. So I've found a way around that. I'm filming in the dark, so you're not missing anything anyway. Carrying on from update 12. It's been a long time now because of just riding in winds and stuff like that, and I've just been busy and sort of forgot about filming and all that sort of thing. But I remember on 12 I was going to start riding faster and see if that works, and it worked for about 2 days and then I think I sort of tired myself out on the third day a bit, plus the wind wasn't as useful, so I sort of slowed down the third day and it sort of went downhill after that really. I remember riding home into the wind and ended up going a bit too hard and ended up with a swollen ankle. I think that was sort of from the broken ankle that I got in 2015. There's a loss of flexibility in it, and I think I ended up because it was a bit sore before that anyway, and I think I just pushed it a bit too far, and it was sort of swollen up for a few days, and about a week later it went down again, so that didn't work anyway. So I'm sort of getting further behind now. Can't really remember what's happened in the last, it's been about a month now. I know I saw my first otter on the 10-mile bank. I've never seen an otter before, so I'm quite pleased to see an otter. The last week that hasn't gone very well either. Now it's probably a bit windy now, going downhill. But yeah, I haven't had a very good week last week because I just tired myself out somehow. I think I might have been ill as well. One day I was sort of getting my breakfast ready and I was just about to put my plate in the microwave and I nearly blacked out. So I sort of ran off to the toilet and sat down. I was sort of dripping with sweat and I don't know what was wrong. I felt really weak and I could hardly stand up. So I sort of got a bit better after a few minutes, and then I went out and did about 210 miles that day. But the last week I haven't really been feeling all that strong, What I also did last week was we noticed that my cadence has slowed down, so I just kept the cadence up a bit more, only about 70, which is still pretty slow, but I was down to about 55, so I sort of pedalled a bit faster, and I don't know what power I was putting out because the power meter still ain't been sorted, so I don't think it ever will be. But I know I wasn't pedalling as hard, because the reason I pedalled slower is because when I did have a working power meter I could see I could get more power out at a slower cadence when I was tired. So what I did is just pedal faster anyway. I thought in time, because I'm not going as hard, I should be recovering, and that seems to have been what's happened. I'm feeling a bit better now. I'm going a bit better, not much. But the trouble is about a power meter, I don't know why, or I don't know whether it's the wind or lack of wind, or that's been puzzling me for a few months now. I don't feel like I'm putting much more out. I don't think I've improved in the last 3 months, 2 or 3 months. I did in the first 2, but I don't really feel like I've got any stronger. Not much anyway, maybe a little bit. But the trouble is, without a power meter, I've lost track of it all now. So I'm just clueless about all that. But I feel a bit better now. Speed's sort of creeping back up a bit. Last week I just felt tired all the time, and and slow, but it gradually got better during the week. I think what it was a bag of rubbish I had at home. I went to put the rubbish out on Friday because I've been away a few weeks and there's no one home to put the rubbish out. It was a 3-week-old bag of rubbish, and when I went to throw it out on Friday morning, it's sort of leaking liquid in it and all these maggots fell out of it, so I had to sort all that out and get going. But when I sort of was throwing it out, it sort of reminded me of when I nearly blacked out on the Wednesday. So I think I might have been breathing something in from that that's made me ill. The other thing I've done is sterilised all my food bags, because they haven't been done in probably a few months now. There's a bit of old food in the bottom of one of them, and ibuprofen in another one of the bags where it leaked. Any liquid that I carry will leak. I've had an oil go in my saddle bag, and that just got saturated in oil and just full of holes as well now, so I'm just using the other saddle bag. Any liquid I carry, I have to put it in my back pocket of my jersey, otherwise it will just get destroyed. I mean, the oil I was carrying was finish line, and that comes in a sort of really sturdy sort of pot. You know, that's probably the longest lasting thing I've ever carried in a saddle bag before it leaks. About 2 months, if I carry one for 2 months, it'll just get destroyed. But I've had hand sanitising gel, that's only lasted a few days, or a week or so. It's just a vibration of the road, you know. I went to sanitise my hands, and this really nice smelling saddle bag, when I got my sanitising gel, it is empty. There's a big crack in the pot. The only thing I've carried that hasn't been destroyed is my suntan lotion. That seems to be alright. I've got this old tube that I brought, and I keep just filling it up with stuff out of a bigger bottle. But yeah, so it hasn't been a brilliant week, but I'm getting back into it again now. I think forcing the cadence up has worked, because I've just sort of recovered, and I'm going a lot better today, but because I had to sort everything out, I'm sort of a bit later start. Yeah, I'll try and do more of these updates. I'm really not very good at doing this sort of thing. I just sort of forget it half the time, and you know, plus I've got to have the right conditions. If it's windy, you're not going to hear what I'm saying. You know, if the road's rough, it's really tricky, because I've got to ride one-handed, and plus the traffic as well. Trying to find a sort of smoothish road with no traffic on it, when I'm not fighting a headwind, and you know, when I'm not eating and other stuff. But yeah, I'll try and do some more of them. I've got the 24-hour national championships this weekend. I don't think I'll win it somehow, because I'm just so slow. I'm slower than I normally am anyway. I still wasn't that fast to begin with. I thought I'd be going a lot better than I am now, but I think it's just tiredness and a lot of things catching up with me, and all these problems that have come up. But yeah, I might go a bit better on the weekend, you never know. I'll be riding as a guest with the Arctic team, because I've got some sort of top 2 riders on my side. We've got a chance of getting the team prize. It won't be down to me. They'll be putting these great big mileages in, and I'll be sort of chipping in my tiny little bit. The way I'm going at the moment, I'll be pleased with over 350 miles. I was thinking of 400, but the speed just isn't there. I guess I'll get a lot faster in the next few days.